Mitas from Hypnosis Business Success. And I thought that I wanted to talk about a few things today. I wanted to get real and say what's in my heart. Now, you may agree with me, you may disagree with me. Doesn't really matter whether you agree with me or you don't. I'm just going to tell you what's in my heart, because I do believe that it needs to be said. Especially this is my group, this is my page, so I feel like there's some things that need to be said. And so, I'm feeling like many people in our profession, doesn't matter what they believe, it's irrelevant as to what they believe, doesn't matter, whether you agree with someone or you disagree with someone. A lot of people in our profession are wasting a lot of their energy in areas that is not going to bring any kind of outcome for anybody. And if it is going to bring an outcome and that's going to be their path, so be it. So let me try and explain what I'm saying with an example. So I've always been passionate about helping people overcome the symptoms of depression and anxiety by, putting forward the discussion that the use of antidepressants is massively overused. Now, I could have easily, because I did write a paper about this, I could have easily, spent all my waking hours and all my waking days talking about the perils of antidepressants and the perils of anti-anxiety medication, because I really do believe they're overused. And I really do believe that, obviously, with our profession, that there is a natural, safe solution to these challenges. And that's what I teach, and that's what I teach my practitioners, and that's what I teach my therapists. And with my system, that's the number one thing that we deal with is the symptoms of depression and anxiety. But I don't dedicate my day to venting about it. I don't dedicate my life to talking about the perils of antidepressants, because that's somebody else's gig. That's somebody else's purpose. I've got my own purpose, and my purpose is to help the world become empowered by helping as many clients as possible and teaching as many practitioners as possible with my methodology, and also helping their confidence so that they can spread their positivity to the world. So that's my purpose. I know what my purpose is, and I dedicate my days to serving that purpose. So what I would like to ask you out there is, what's your purpose? It doesn't matter whether, what you think in terms of anything to do with whether it's civil rights or conspiracy theories or anything. It doesn't matter which side of the line you're on. It really, really doesn't matter. The question I'm asking you, is this your purpose? Because if it is your purpose, all strength to you, and dedicate yourself to it and dedicate your life to it. But is your purpose that, or is there some other purpose that you are actually meant to be serving? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Only you know the answer to that. But what are you dedicating your day doing? If you have a look at the people in our profession, in terms of the successful people in our profession, and watch how they're reacting during these times. People like Sheila Granger, people like Selena Valentine, people like Jason Linett, people like Emma Romano, haven't heard a peep from them about things that they're not, carrying the light for. And that's because they know what their purpose is, and they dedicate and focus their time and their energy on their purpose. And so when you give your days away to events and give all your energy and effort into something that at the end of the day is not what you're serving, it's not the purpose that you decided for yourself. If it is a newfound purpose and this is what you're going to do with your life, go ahead and do it, and give everything to it, because that's what you're supposed to do. But if it's not, don't friggin' waste your friggin' time doing it. it's okay to occasionally give your opinion on something, but think about this. What are you wasting all your days on? What are you wasting all your time on? Hey, Leanne, Marie, and Tanya, good to see you, ladies. It's something that is unnerving me at the moment because the world needs us as a profession. The world needs us to help them through very challenging times. And we're not going to be able to do that when all we're talking about is all this other shit. Okay? So all we're focused on is all this other crap. So what is your focus? What is your purpose? What are you dedicating your time and energy to? Because have a look around you. I'm going to say it again. The people that are serving their purpose are serving their purpose. So what are you wasting your time on? What are you spending all your energy on? And, if you're complaining that you haven't got enough clients, why? What are you doing with your day? What are you focusing on? Where's your where are your priorities? Hey, Beryl, good to see you. And so that's what I wanted to talk about this evening, because I watch what's going on out there, and it's I find it quite distressing that so many therapists are getting caught into the negativity and the negative energy, and they are being divisive as opposed to inclusive. And it doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter what side of the coin you think that you're on. In actual fact, we're all on the same side. And in actual fact, we all want the same thing. We all want to have a life that's fulfilled. We all want to feel happy. And we all want to contribute to society in some way. Otherwise, we would not be therapists. That would not be our chosen vocation. So if this is what you want to do, if you want to serve others by helping them overcome challenging times, then go do that, instead of being divisive and spending all your time in the middle of some sort of negative bubble about, who the best president is or whatever. It doesn't matter. So what is your purpose? I mean, people are getting caught up in politics. If you there was a time in my life I did politics in as a year 12 subject. I didn't do it at university. I chose not to, but I did it as a year 12 subject. And I considered getting into the political game. And I used to attend state conferences for the Australian Labor Party for quite a number of years. And I was obsessed with politics. But I decided not to do it. I decided that wasn't going to be my path. So, if that is your path, then go for it. But how do you expect your clients to be attracted to you when you're just putting up posts that are quite negative, that are not inspirational, that are very divisive, that are name calling? It's just, I'm just absolutely astounded at the negativity out there that's coming from our profession. We're supposed to be walking our talk and living our talk and helping people overcome anxiety and negative thinking. And we see so many in our profession who are just, going along party lines, their own theories or whatever it is. Now, you might not like what I'm saying. You might think that, well, it's my right to say whatever I want to say. Of course it's your right to say whatever you want to say. It's a free country. It's a free world. Do whatever you want to do. All I'm saying is, don't then wonder why you don't have any clients. It's because you're spending all your time doing something different. So wherever you put all your energy in, that's the outcome you're going to get. So if you want to put all your energy into politics, get into politics. If you want to put all your energy into pharmaceutical companies or anti-pharmaceutical companies, get into that. If you want to become, if that's the life that you want to lead, live it. I encourage you to do it. I want you to do it if this is your newfound passion, newfound love. But don't then pretend that your number one priority is being a therapist, because it's not. So have a consideration and a think about where you're at and what your purpose is and what you're doing to serve your purpose. Because if you're thinking that you don't have clients because it's COVID, you're fooling yourself, okay? Because clients can't get enough of us at the moment. We are fully booked here at this clinic, and that is because people do need our help. But you need to be in the right energy to attract that from your clients. People do need your help right now. So let go of that story that says, oh, because of all these world events, you know, and put on that victim mentality of things that are happening to me, therefore I've got no clients. Fact is, the only reason you don't have any clients is because you're not doing anything about it. Instead, you're burying your face in something that doesn't really concern you. It's somebody else's gig, somebody else's thing that they need to run with. We've all got our purpose. So like I said from the very beginning, I know like I'm ranting at the moment and it seems like that, but what I'm really wanting to say to everybody is stop the bullshit and stop the excuses that, you know, you're in this situation because of events that have happened to you. You are creating your world. Our thoughts become things. Your vision of reality is your vision, and nobody else can have that vision. Only you can, because of our filtering system. We can only see things with our perspective. There is no right and wrong. There is no falsehoods and this is the truth and this is the false. There's no such thing. Everybody has their own specific perspective based on their circumstances, their life events, and everything that's ever occurred to them. So given that there is no right and wrong about the way we see the world, let's just do the best we can with where we're at and what we're in control of. How about that? So what you are in control of is creating a successful business. What you are in control of is helping people across the world and around the world become empowered with your help. Because as hypnotherapists, we can do amazing things. We can help people overcome the biggest challenges. And it can't be earned if you continue to spew out negativity on the airwaves every single day. So that's what I would like to, my message for you today is I want you to be successful. I want you to stop fooling yourself about why you're not. Because the only reason that you're not is because you're not focused on it. You're focused on some other shit, some other crap going around the place, but it's not to do with your purpose, your vision, and what you're supposed to be doing. So get focused. What are you here for? What are you here in this life to do? Who are you supposed to help? And then start doing that instead of being divisive and going on some other agenda. Or give up this work altogether and go on your other agenda and then spend 100% time in it and give your all to it. But, you know, don't make out like you're the victim, because we're not. Our thoughts become things, and we've created this world from our thoughts. And everything we see because we choose to see it. Every piece of evidence that we've got is our evidence, as we know, that backs up our own belief system. So get out there, do the work that you're supposed to do, help the people that you're supposed to help. That's all I need to say. I hope that's made, even if this has made one person think a little bit differently, then I've done my job. So have a really good evening. This is Helen Mitas.